Greetings everyone, my name is Lince Lukose and I welcome you all to my channel. And for today's session, we'll be working on to how exactly we can make our own preset while using Sytrus in FL Studio. This is my favorite plugin in synth, and it's not very long that I learned how to use it. And when I came to know about this, I really liked it, and since then I'm using it, especially since when I started with this YouTube journey. After I started with my music production, since then I'm using this Sytrus. So you can check onto my YouTube channel, you can see my other videos and you will get the idea when exactly I started with this plugin. So it's my favorite plugin, and in this generally I make my own sound, and it's very rare that I use some other sounds, but mostly I use my own sound. I make my own sound with the help of this Sytrus. So when we start, whenever we are opening the plugin or whenever the plugin is loaded, at that time this is the sound that comes. I'll just raise the volume so that it will be easy for you to listen. What I'm going to do is and that is that whenever I use my plugin, I always keep this sound on top. Just my personal preference. There might be some up and down. Some other producers may have some other point of view or other way of doing things, but I do it like this so that I can get the full out of this plugin. And unless I need it down, I don't put it down. So this is how it is. And I've got a MIDI keyboard. With this I simply just have got a generic overlink here, override overlink. So with the help of this knob I can simply change the sound up and down as per my need. This is K5 knob if you're using the Akai Mini MPK3, a new addition to my sound production collection here. Okay, so this is just the default preset, and when we are using the preset which is already there, this is the Sytrus preset. I'll raise the volume of this fellow as well. This is how it sounds. In itself it's good, but when we want to make our own sound, then we can simply avoid it, and that is why I make my own sound with the help of this default preset. It is a new beginning for those who are wanting to make their own sound. So for them this is a nice start. They can make their own sound. They can start by one step at a time. Don't jump too high. So just one operator here. In this one operator we have got the waves. This is sine wave. We have got square wave. We have sawtooth wave, triangle wave, and this is sine. Okay, so my personal favorite is saw, and I use it at plug. This is the sound. There are two different sounds. When it is not in plugged, then the sound is different. That's how it sounds when with plug. Without plug, with plug. Okay, so it sounds like as if something is strummed, so just like a guitar string or something like that. And this is frequency ratio. So from here, for this tutorial, let us go with 8. That might sound good. We are not sure. Let's try. Okay, so it's kind of like fine. So now let's try to make this sounds fine. Let me try with the filters, or let's leave filters for today. Yes, let's leave filters for today. We'll only do the operator one and the frequency ratio. That is all we will do today. We will not do anything else today because we just want to see how it sounds like, because we are just slowly learning how to make our own sound. So let's keep it for a year. Kind of like fine. Okay, now let's try one thing. What we're gonna do is I'm going to press here like this. I just clicked here. Okay, this, can you see the cursor? It's looks like a brush. When we click, wow, that hurts because this was on. This is, can you see this hint panel? Wherever we scroll, this hint panel will tell us what exactly is that. So as I'm moving my now this cursor here, now it is the master pitch. Okay, this is the master volume. So now look, when I hover it here, the hint panel, it shows typing keyboard to piano keyboard. So this was on, because of which I was trying to click the keyboard, the computer keyboard, for a shortcut, but that didn't work because of this one, because that made the computer keyboard as a MIDI keyboard. So like that also you can use. In my starting videos, I have used this typing keyboard only for making music, even for drum beats also I've done. You can also do the same thing. So anyways, this is how you can do it. So I unclicked it, and now what I'm going to do is I'll click P, and then this is a pencil now. Okay, if I click B, then it becomes a brush. I right click the mouse, it's gone. I left click the mouse, it comes. So here is the thing, and I'm going to make one small. Let's just try this. Let's see how it goes. Now we need a tempo tapper. So this is the tempo. We need tempo. Now the moment I scroll it here, the hint panel says what exactly is it. I put it here, view tempo tapper. So let's click it. 1, 2, yeah, 2 click is sufficient if you're doing 4 on 4. So that's sufficient for me. I generally do that. So this gives me a nice idea about what tempo I need. Okay, so now let's start with, the moment I click space, then comes the sound of the metronome. It might be loud at the time, but let's see. Okay, fine. So this is how it is. I am going to click F9. I have routed my this thing here. Let's see where it is. Okay, my metronome is in master and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'll go for the option project, general project settings, and I'm going to, I just really forgot where actually was that. Yes, it's here. Fine. I'm going to click 1. The moment I scroll it to 1, now can you see it here? It has moved to 1. I'm going to put it a little bit side. The moment I click here, scroll up to 2, then the metronome shifted to 2. So I want it at 1. So let it be at 1. That's a reason. There is a reason why I want it at 1, and that I'll tell you later. So right now I'm going to reduce this metronome sound. The metronome sound is down. It is audible, but it's fine, that we can manage. Now let's begin. The metronome is going. This is the sound, and I think this tempo is found. Fine. 1, 2, yeah, let's go with this. Now I'm going to press space and I click R, and the moment I click R, then the record is active. I right click it because I want only the notes to come up. nothing else. Oops. Fine. So right now it will only capture the notes. Only the notes are clicked. Fine. And there is one more, enable recording markers. Okay. Disarm on stop. Some people does it. Okay, fine. For now we just the moment when we press space, then the record button stops. Okay, so that it all depends when you need that. It depends on your workflow or your way of working. We can remove it as well, and we can click it as well, and we can remove it as well. Okay, fine. So now let's leave no duration. No, we need to take the note duration as well, so we won't leave the note duration. Okay, now let's start with it. I'm going to press Alt T because I need a marker. I go for one, and one marker is here, the another one will be here. So I'm going to click, right click, marker, and 1A, no decoration. We just need to keep things precise. So just for now, for starting, we'll just make it 1A. That is sufficient. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to double click here. Yeah, now see, it's red. So now this area will be recorded. Now I'm going to press space, and there will be one thing, that the moment I press space, there will be a countdown because the R record button is on, and this countdown before recording is on. So it will give me 4 click, and after that it will give the record. If it is on, then automatically it goes. It also depends on your workflow, at what time you need what. When you want to start something, then you simply want just need this thing. When you're not starting, you're just continuing something, then you don't need this. That obviously in coming days you will understand what exactly I want to say now. Anyways, for now I'm going to keep it on, and I'll click space button, and then the 4 click will come, and then the recording starts. Okay, the moment I stopped, this stopped, but that's not how it happened. It stopped because the recording was still here, and if I continued, then it would have gone further. So we don't want that. I just played the note, and it's automatically recorded. You can see the note here. So this is all here. Okay, now I'm going to double click it. The piano roll is open, and I'm going to scroll it here and here. Can you see the green thing? So if it is here, then few notes will be out. When it is here adjusted, then the full note will come. I'm going to scroll down and check. Yeah, this is here. I'm going to put, can you see here, this is the change note size. I can increase, I can decrease over here, right side. Okay, fine. Now after this, I'll press Ctrl Alt and Alt Q. Fine. And I'll press enter because I want to quantize it. Ctrl Alt, but just I have to click Alt Q and then enter. Then it will automatically quantize everything to the nearest grid, and that is what we wanted. Fine. Now we'll remove Control D and unselect it. Okay, fine. Now let's hear how it sounds like. There might be a chance that we'll have to move some of these lines just off the grids, or maybe on the grid. Then let's see how it sounds like. Okay, now did you see there are these notes which are off the grid, and that sounds bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just control and drag the mouse with left button clicked, okay, and then I'll click shift and I'll scroll down the roller on the mouse and then alt Q, then automatically this will be faster to adjust. Okay, okay, now did you see this note is off the grid? Okay, so I'm going to click it once and then shift and little scroll and alt Q. Why? Because we just wanted to get the system know that this is the note which we want to adjust. We just clicked it and we just scrolled it a little bit, and then when we click alt Q, then automatically this will go with the grid. Okay, and this is on the grid, this is on the grid, on grid. So far they are on grid, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's hear from here. You felt that these two notes, I'm going to control click and scroll them a little bit and then alt Q. Okay, but this one is still there. Let's move this, alt Q. Yeah, now it's on the grid, okay, now let's start from okay. Now you heard that. The thing is that if you scroll from here, then this note sound is high. We'll keep it, we'll press it. Well, let me click this fellow. Yes, because why it didn't move previously? Because this note was pink, because we shifted it back. That's why. You can check it by just reversing the video a little bit, then you can see it. Okay, now let's press space. The sound, let's reduce. Automatically it will repeat, because you know why? I'll show you why. Because we'll click F6 and now see, because we have put this in record, that's why it will automatically move, because this is red 1 till 8. This full 8 bar is highlighted with this red color, that's why it will keep on repeating it. Okay, so now that is the first step. You made your own sound by just doing what? You just took the help of Sytrus. You clicked, it was Sytrus, the normal preset was there, and you right clicked this button of your mouse and then click default, and then you just adjusted from here. First step was saw sign, you make the wave saw. Second was plugged, and then was scrolling this to 8 like this, 8, and that's how you did it. Let me show you this Sytrus, and the another one was different. This is 800 plugged. That is how we did. Hope that helped. In the next video I'll be guiding you with more stuff, so now I hope that you will be in the next video. We'll be working on to the next phase of this particular working with synth and making our own sound. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.